Today is October 6th. I am going to a influencer event. This is with B Blonder and Olaplex, curated by Saint Germain. Raquel, she's such a creative. I've been to a few events with Melanated Beauty Spa, where she's decorated for them and curated the event for influencers, and even for like the grand openings and stuff. So I am super excited because I do use Olaplex. I've actually received PR from Olaplex, and I do like their products. B Blonder, she is a Miami hairstylist. She specializes in natural hair, curly hair. I've been wanting to go to her actually to revive my curls, but I haven't had that chance yet. So it would be great to actually, speak with her, meet with her today. I have a few friends that have gone to her. I met her in the past. Well, I know of her from the past because she used to work at a salon over in Pines, or I guess I should call that Davie, with Curl Pop, and she's also a pretty well-known natural curly hair hairstylist down here in South Florida. So I am going to get some content for you guys, show you the influencer event. This is my Sunday. It is raining here because supposedly we have another hurricane. Well, it's not directly hitting South Florida. It's mainly going to Tampa, but we are experiencing the rain, which that's the norm here. So I will check back in with you guys later.
You can straighten it. I don't recommend it because as curly hair, it's gonna get damaged as well. But with heat protectant, you can do it as well. So that's for the curls. I did get some of your information for the affiliate program, and you're more than welcome to sign up if you guys would like to possibly work together.
Oh, so they let anybody do it, or you gotta rent it out?
Well, we could request it as residents.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like a clubhouse type of thing.
Oh, so even if you wanted to do like a little... Oh, that's cool.
Whatever business thing.
Burning some calories instead of about to go eat the calories. It's a nice gym. Start raining for now.
I just want to be okay for the baby. She want a Mercedes. I can tell her no, she must spoil a little baby. I fell in love with her. I can
You listening? Damn. Yeah.
She say yes, baby. Yeah. Oh, that forever 21. Get this chrome hard. You deserve some ice, baby. That pussy on water. You been walking sex, feel.
So, yes, like I was saying, November 7th was my move-in date. People cannot drive. So, I am on my way. It is Thanksgiving. It is November 28th. I'm on my way to Port St. Lucie. My best friend is in town, and we are doing dinner at her brother's house. So, yeah, I have a lot of time to kind of chit chat with you guys. So like I was saying, I have not done an update on YouTube. A lot has transpired since November 7th, and now as you guys know, I did move in on November 7th, and the horrible news of what happened, you know, I honestly believe everything happens for a reason. You go through things in life to experience it. I really do believe that God really tests his strongest soldiers, because I feel like I've been tested a lot in 2024. It's just been a lot. So November 7th, as soon as I moved into my townhouse, you know, my brother and two other friends, they helped me move. Basically, we had left the townhome. As soon as I dropped my brother off, I got a phone call. Somebody was blowing up my phone. This was like within an hour of us leaving, or less than an hour of us leaving. Somebody was blowing up my phone. I didn't know who it was. When I answered, they said something about security. I hung up the phone. Then my guard gate called me and they said, hey, you live on whatever street. I said, yeah. They're like, your house is on fire. Excuse me, sir? I think you got the wrong unit. So me and my brother was like in disbelief the entire time as we were driving back over there. That's when the police, you know, basically called me. They were like, hey, you know, they said the wrong street too. And I was like, I don't live on that street. So once they confirmed you have a reef on your door and you got boxes, I'm like, I'm the only person that just moved into that community. So I'm like, yeah, that's my house. So they were like, yeah, how far are you? Blah, blah, blah. So we get to the house, and basically the main part that was damaged was the kitchen. Go figure, the main part that I renovated. You know, when I walked in, it was just a lot to take in. I did start crying, and I am a strong person where it takes a lot for me to cry, but because, you know, throughout the entire process, obviously I renovated it to my liking, to what I wanted it to look like. You know, my contractor was proud of his work. He was proud of, you know, everything that he did. Same here, like I, you know, was pleased with his work, and I was happy. Like, I wanted to be in my home, you know. I didn't even sleep there overnight to actually experience it. I've just been moving in and out boxes this entire time. So it was definitely a devastating night. I'll say this. So I would say this, it was definitely a devastating moment. I mean, what are you gonna do? Basically, you know, there was speculation of what happened. Honestly, I feel like I wish I had a camera in my house to really see how this place caught fire, because I just don't believe that it was the stove. Like, nobody used the appliances. Mind you, all of my appliances were brand new. They were hooked up. They were never used. I never messed with the stove. Like, I never cooked on it. Literally, I put in these appliances and that was it. Like, this was the first time. So according to them, you know, something supposedly turned on the knob. Who knows? Nobody was in the kitchen like that. So anyways, cut the story, long story short, it happened. You know, obviously this is my first time going through all of this. I'm thankful that it wasn't worse than that. I'm thankful that I wasn't at home, because honestly, I don't know if I would have caught it. I don't know, you know, what would have happened if I was at home. Maybe I would have caught it. Maybe it wouldn't have caught on fire. I don't know. Like, when we left, there was no signs of anything being on. So that part is a little, you know, it's scary, and I'm happy and blessed that I was not there. So yeah, in the event of that, you know, this is a learning situation, basically, of how things work with the insurance, how things work with when you do purchase a property, picking out the best insurance plan, whatever it might be, for incidentals or things that are out of your control that happen. And yeah, you know, I'm thankful for people that are in my corner. When you really go through hard times or situations, you really see who's willing to offer a hand to you, who's willing to, you know, help you out. You know, I'm thankful for the friends that were supportive during this time, that offered their home to me while I figured things out. And yeah, you know, thing is, I'm in the works now. You know, the insurance did work pretty quick with their portion. So now contractors, engineers, we got to get permits, because now there's wiring that needs to be fixed. So the steps in order, as soon as a tragedy happens, or as soon as something happens, you call your insurance, you put in the claim, get the ball rolling, basically. Overcame that part, and now we're in the rebuilding stage. So again, this is Thanksgiving. I'm hoping that my contractor is able to at least get me to live upstairs. I just want to be back in my home. I want to be in my own space. You know, I don't like being in somebody else's space. I don't like having control over what. It's not that I can't control what I want to do. It's just that you're in somebody else's home. You're in somebody else's space. So, you know, you want to be respectful and whatever else. So yeah, of this day, the food that I'm about to eat, the plates that I'm about to collect, because you're Girl hasn't cooked in a hot minute. Yeah. So this was the rebuild stage. Basically, we had to tear down everything due to the smoke. The smoke smell was very strong, and the debris that it left, we just had to tear down everything. But during this time, I did go to Art Basel, still attended influencer events to try to take my mind off of everything, but you know, just went about my daily normal life. It is like 30 degrees here. Waiting on Katie. It's freezing. Say hi, Katie.
They try to say we done, but see we can done. We can done. We can done.
Thank you, Pookie. Wine festival time.
So kind.
Son. Anaya.
And I am driving.
So we are on top of a gas station. This is Cuervo's restaurant. B12 on top of a gas station in Ratchet, Atlanta. The lychees are good. We're starving. We need that soul food. We need that mac and cheese. And that fried chicken. Because we all know Atlanta is home of the fried chicken.
Where is Bora Bora? Shawty, you got Bora Bora? Yeah. This one was
I got it. Okay, I think I
Really?
got it. Yeah, I think I got it.
This smells so good, y'all.
Okay, I like this vanilla. Okay, I got it. These are out. You out. You're done.
Delicious.
Okay. Let the scientists get to work.
So this is the student that don't pay attention in class. Put shimmer all over. The car rides. Carter, why your hair look crazy?
Oh, because I took a nap in the bed.
You took a nap on the bed, so your hair looked crazy? Did you even attempt to run a comb through it?
No.
Comb my hair.
No.
What? Where you going with the pillow? Like, what? This is mine.
Well,
It's mine tonight.
this is my pillow case.
This pillow is mine tonight.
Well, this is my pillow case, so it belongs to me.
So we walk into a lounge, Whiskey Mistress, that's in a tent. Ain't this some ratchetness? Only in Atlanta. Only in Atlanta. I'm at XO Links Loft. I'm about to do some makeup content with Katana, just for my page. So we're gonna do a little Valentine type of look, a little pink action. This is XO Links. They are renting out chairs, so if you know any hairstylists, estheticians, there's rooms back here where you can rent out as well. It's a cute little setup here. If you're in Miramar, Pines, Broward, looking for a place, this is my little setup.
What's up, guys? I just had a wonderful makeup service done by Shauna at SLR Beauty. Be sure to book her for all of your makeup needs, guys. Makeups, bridal parties, birthdays, whatever it may be. She's your girl.
All right, guys, it has been a minute since I've spoken to you guys. Today is February 5th. I am on my way to a Galentine's at Levant, Miami, and Coral Gables for an influencer Galentine's. All HOAs are bad for the most part, but going through this process has been a complete headache. When I tell you a complete headache, like I never want to deal with the HOA ever again. And the sad part is, a lot of the communities in Pembroke Pines, Miramar, or practically anywhere in South Florida, there's a lot of HOAs. Because it's a headache of not only dealing with the HOA, but you're dealing with the board members. Just like, you know what, you guys are all delaying the process, especially since they didn't want my contractor to do their part of the work. Anybody that knows me, I have zero patience. When I want something done, like I want it done like yesterday. That's how I am. So this is really it's really hurting me, honestly, because I don't like being underneath somebody else's roof. I don't like, you know, being out of my comfort zone. So that's the part that's like really getting to me mentally, because I am used to being on my own. I've lived by myself, you know, for a while now. Obviously, you know, I'll have company, whatever, but for the most part, I'm used to being in control. And that's just point blank, period. I like to be in control of things. And when it's outside of my control, I have a problem. That's probably not a good trait to have, but I'm working on it. And this process, this experience is really testing my patience. So anyways, that's an update. Waiting on things to be submitted. So right now the house is just, you know, destructed. You know, walls are torn down, stuff like that, prepped so that once we get clearance and once that's submitted, we can get things moving. I'm hoping, you know,
Happy birthday!
Somebody waiting at 8:30. You hear it? Somebody at 8:30. I'm glad we shot, so she wanna come to this flag.
We do have a question about the tuna.
Guys, it is April 2nd. I am going to a Fenty Beauty event at Casa Donna in Miami, of course. So I am wearing their new Gloss Bomb sticks. This was in See You in Maui. And then their Traced Out liner. This one is in I Wouldn't. So since I have a little bit of time, let me update you guys. Oh, my dashboard is dirty. So you guys, I am still displaced as of April 2nd. I feel like it's going on half a year, just about. When I tell you HOAs are truly the worst, and having an attorney on their end that states, oh, there's an order of doing things, yada, yada, yada. You know, April is still productive, where hopefully I could be at the top part of my house, I don't know, by the ending of this month, God willing, because I'm tired of living underneath somebody else's roof. When you've been on your own for so long, like 10 plus years, you don't want to go based off of anybody's rules. I like to freeze, so AC is always an issue for me. I don't have no issue yet, but I don't know, like I just don't like being underneath somebody else's roof. Like, I need my own space, do what I want, when I want, how I want. That's how I like to do things. So yeah, I don't think I've done any videos. I'll have to do a video of what the house looks like at this point. But it's like, what else can I do? I mean, I'm just hoping for the best. Hoping to get things moving along quickly. Very quickly. So yeah, I'll try to do some video content at the Fenty Beauty event. Sometimes I always forget to do for YouTube. I be so into doing my own content for like reels and photos and all that stuff. So I will try to get some BTS of the event. Bye.
We are approaching gates B20 through B49 and rail to
So this was my first time at the Texas airport, and this airport was huge. I thought Atlanta airport was big. No, that one was. So I was on my way to Puerto Vallarta. This is my first time here. I came here for a wedding. My friend had me hired for her cousin's wedding at The Secrets. So we did spend... This was my favorite drink, the cucumber margarita. So we did spend some time at The Secrets all-inclusive hotel. This is our room. But prior to checking into Secrets, which I believe was a Saturday, we got in from the Thursday and we stayed closer in the city. So as you can see, we went to Chica Ball. So this was like a daytime pool party. They played some music. I mean, it was pretty cool. It was chill. I wouldn't say that it's spectacular, like you're going to Cancun or Cabo and going to one of the major pool parties. But, you know, we had a little day bed action with our bottle. Kind of just chilled, you know, listened to music. Just did something just to be there. So... after my Mexico trip, I literally had to turn right back around and get back on the plane a few days later to go to Jamaica because my aunt and my grandmother passed away at the same time, just a day or two apart. So this is my little niece, and my two brothers flew down with me. We went to the countryside, so this is the country. St. Andrews. And then these are some of my cousins. And then after that, it was swim week. So of course I had to pop outside to go to some of the runway shows. I believe this was the night for Be Fine and some other swimwear brands. This is me and my girl Lauren, who stay outside with me. So during this time, you know, I still attended influencer events and just to be outside on the scene. I'm also so thankful for the brands that invited me to their suite, like Clarins, to do a little photo op and get products and visit their suite. I do appreciate these brands for inviting me out to their events this year. Same with Shampoo, Hotel. Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've checked in with my car rides and the status of what's been going on. So this week has been kind of like a crazy week. It is June, what is it, 12th? or something. Yeah, June 12th. We finally got the permits approved for renovations. Well, not renovations, but restoring my home. Everything has been such a drawn out process. Like, the amount of times that I've been annoyed during this process is crazy. It took 2 months just to get the permits approved because of the HOA contractor. There was a lot of back and forth with some of his subcontractors. I never want to have to deal with HOA contractors again, because it's honestly annoying and a pain in the behind, especially when they don't know what they're doing, or their people, or I guess the specifics, and not getting all of that information up front. So yeah, right now I am on my way to do 2 of my clients' makeup. This week is Miami Film Festival. So we are attending an event because one of my clients that I did makeup for, there was like a movie that we did do. I was on set, so that is kind of like a premiere for it. Sampling today. So I got to attend my first Huda Beauty event. This was in July. I was super excited, and of course I got to also glam one of my beautiful brides. And then this is where we were in July. We have finally got up the drywall. When I tell you this is a process, and a very long one, it really is. So we started to make some progress here. Finally got some paint on the wall. I ended up getting my kitchen cabinets and stuff. So we started to get there. Slowly but surely. We got there. So this is where we were. I believe this is probably August, September. This is probably September. Yeah, so we started to move a little bit quicker with my contractors, doing what they need to do. And then after this, it was Chris Breezy time. So I did go to Atlanta. This was for the October 3rd concert. So he had Bryson Tiller up there. And we had a time.